Yes, I'm actually doing it. Literally trying to stick a fork into this BlackBerry. Research in motion, it just never ends. The tragedy of this company, it really, really is sad. Once ruled the mobile phone world, and now investors really have legitimate concerns about the viability of this company. The bad news from RIM, a huge loss, laying off 5,000 people, revenue missed forecasts. The big shocker, though, is that the BlackBerry 10 devices that everyone at RIM has been claiming will be the savior of the company, they're going to be awesome, not going to come out as originally planned by the end of the year. They'll be coming out sometime in the first quarter of 2013, which in RIM speak probably means sometimes after the first quarter of 2013. I joked on Twitter that the Fed just announced that it's going to keep rates exceptionally low until BlackBerry 10 comes out. So that's probably past the Fed's end of 2014 date. Really, really is just unfortunate. You cannot be this slow in the dynamic world of smartphones. 2013 is not going to cut it. They're going to miss back to school. They're going to miss the holidays. Guess what? iPhone 5 is going to be out before the first quarter of 2013. Android devices from the likes of Samsung and HTC, they're probably going to have updates before the first quarter of 2013. The good news, if you want to say there is any, with Research in Motion is that yes, maybe the stock has finally fallen so far that they could be taken over. Shares tumbling more than 15% in early trading Friday, below $8 a share. But it's not really certain whether or not they have gone far enough. I mean, Palm really dived a lot before HP finally bought it, and you can't really say that HP saved Palm because HP then shut down Palm. Yes, RIM has some interesting assets with all their BlackBerry subscribers. Amazingly enough, RIM did report subscriber growth, albeit a tiny increase. That may not last, though, if the company continues to have problems like it is with getting devices on the market. I think a lot of big businesses that had been letting their users use BlackBerries, relying on BlackBerries, they are going to shift to iPhones. They are increasingly going to shift to Androids. And obviously, tablets are a big problem for RIM as well, because last time I checked, no one was using a Playbook. So Research in Motion really probably just needs to try and find a buyer at this point. They do have some interesting intellectual property assets that they could sell to a buyer. The software potentially could be interesting, but not really sure who's left to buy them. Microsoft is already in bed with Nokia. Buying Research in Motion doesn't make a heck of a lot of sense. There were rumors that Samsung might want to buy Nokia, so maybe Samsung would buy Research in Motion. Not really sure that makes a lot of sense either, because Samsung is firmly in the Android camp. So you're looking at a company that doesn't have many options. Whoa, Canada.